What's up, fight fans? This Saturday, UFC 291, we got Tony Ferguson making his return against Bobby Green. In a pretty weird matchup where you got Tony Ferguson, who's been making headlines recently for not the most positive reasons. He had the DUI where he crashed his truck. That was pretty recent, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got Bobby Green, who has run into a little bit of a skid. He had the TKO loss against Islam. He got knocked out against Drew Dober in a fight where he was looking super fast, super sharp. Then he got caught. And then the Jared Gordon fight, it was a no contest because of the accidental headbutt. But I don't necessarily remember how it was going for either him or Jared Gordon before that happened. But if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't going very good for Jared Gordon. But I have to rewatch that fight. It's been a while because I haven't seen it since I watched it live. But Bobby Green, super fast, very precise, keeps his hands down, very flashy, big showboaty guy. This fight against Tony Ferguson here, is it a rematch? Why do I feel like they fought before? No, they haven't fought before. But they're both basically from the same era. You got Tony Ferguson right now riding a 5-fight losing streak. I feel like fighting is kind of what he has, and competition is kind of what he has, and he's kind of in the similar situation of BJ Penn with the UFC, where they're just kind of just giving him work to keep him busy and keep him out of trouble, and it doesn't necessarily seem to be working at the moment. I'm kind of worried about Tony Ferguson, like as a human being, but whatever. We're here to talk about the fight, and yeah, I do think his personal issues are going to affect him in this fight. I think that Bobby Green, he's still fast, still sharp. I think he's still focused. I think Bobby Green is a better system around him, just from what I've seen in most recent years, as to where Tony Ferguson has just been very inconsistent mentally and physically. He had the nasty knockout loss to Michael Chandler. He got beat by Nate Diaz in a fight where he necessarily wasn't really winning the fight either. Got dominated by Peniel Dariush. It sucks to see him fight again. I like the fight. I like the fight against him and Bobby Green. I would have liked to see it 3 or 4 years ago. But I think Bobby's going to get the victory here. I think he's going to be fast. I think he's going to just be too confident. I think his boxing is going to be really good. But if we see Tony Ferguson going out there and being himself and being flashy, we could definitely see him being good as the fight goes on. But it's a 3-round fight. I don't know, man. I just don't see Tony Ferguson being Tony Ferguson in this matchup. He's just not who he used to be. And most recently, we've seen Bobby Green still be Bobby Green. So until I see anything different, I think Bobby Green is going to get the victory in this matchup. I think that he's still going to be super sharp. I think his boxing is going to be super slick. And I think that he's going to find the target. Guys, let me know in the comment section, do you guys think we're going to see Tony Ferguson return to form? Or is Bobby Green going to turn back the clock a little bit, get back on the winning track? Love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly, Mr. Mustache. MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.